Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hunkpain is here with you. Another video about Warframe, and today is Baruuk Prime. Who's saying, "What's the heck this guy is doing like this?" It's Baruuk Prime, our amazing, lovely, one of the most underrated, powerful, awesome, crazy, tanky frame underrated in Warframe. So, my dear friend, if you don't have Baruuk Prime by now, there is a video dedicated for how to get Baruuk Prime so fast. I got mine in 30 minutes. It was crazy, guys. It was really crazy. And I got so lucky with his blueprint. It was awesome. So, we're not here for that. Go watch that video. Check how you get Baruuk Prime. But if you're here, you already have it, or you're just wondering about the build and so on. So, we're starting with his ability and his passive. And I'm sorry, veterans and the ones that have been playing Baruuk for a long time and here just for the build, you can skip the video forward to the builds, because there is new Thanos. We need to respect them, showing them the passives, the builds, how everything works. Okay, this guy, my dear friend, have 3 abilities that cost energy, and there is one ability, which is the 4th ability. His ultimate is like a let's say exalted weapon. Remember, Excalibur have exalted weapon, but the 4th ability is exalted weapon. Sometimes say, wait, it's not exalted weapon. I know, that's what I'm gonna say right now. It's an exalted weapon, so Thanos understand what I'm saying, but it's not treated as an exalted weapon. It's treated as a weapon, and it's modded. You can mod the weapon. Okay, that ability, when you cast it and the weapon comes out, it doesn't use energy, which is perfect, mamma mia. All right, shout out to all the Italian community. Big love, my friends. So the 4th ability uses restrain. How to explain it? There is a charge. This ability like makes you so hot, like when you hit like pa 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 pa. You know, you get so hot, like you know. The 2nd ability and 3rd ability are gonna cool you down. So when you get hot, always cool down yourself with the 2nd and 3rd ability. So let's get into it. Now you can know the reason I explained this before I show the passive, because in the passive it's gonna be mentioned, and you're gonna be saying, what is restrain? Always, restrain is heat for the 4th ability. Okay, not heat as a status. Heat is like something when you know when you play a game with guns, like you keep and the weapon gets so hot and you cannot use the weapon anymore. Exactly like that. I hope this explains it, man. There is no better way to explain it. Each projectile, this is the passive. Each projectile dodged, each enemy lulled or disarmed, erodes Baruuk restrain and fuels the storm within. As Baruuk restrain is diminished, he become up to 50% more restrained to damage. Perfecto. Easy breezy. Elude. Dodge all incoming damage. This one gonna dodge all the incoming damage. The more range you have, the more degree you're gonna have. If you have 360 degree, I have now 315 degrees. If you have 360 degrees, all the damage is immune, but if you attack, you're not immune anymore. And this one costs energy, my dear friend. It drains 16 at start, and then it drains like 4 energy per second. Moving to Lul, which is one of the most amazing abilities in Baruuk Prime. This one, my dear friend, gonna send a wave of energy, let's say. That wave gonna confuse enemies and slow them down. Not confuse, slow them down and then put them to sleep. If you attack them, they're gonna wake up, but they don't know what happened before. So when they wake up, they're not gonna attack you directly. They're kind of confused. They're gonna look for you. So that's gonna give you 1 second. You know what I mean? Like he's sleeping, he wake up. Like what happened? That guy, let's go. Alright, that's what it is. They don't keep you in mind. They forget what happened already. And this ability, my dear friends, gonna lower the heat on the 4th ability. Remember? The gun and... yeah, you get it. Dissolted Hands. My dear friend, this one is one of the best damage reduction abilities in the whole game. And it doesn't only damage reduct. This one, my dear friend, it's gonna be like blades around you running, alright? And the more strength you have, the more blades gonna be running around you. We call them charges. Those charges gonna go to enemy, destroy his gun, and he's gonna be using like melee, like they're gonna destroy the gun of the enemy. Like Mesa jams their gun, this guy is destroyed completely, and it's gonna be it's gonna give you 90 damage reduction. It works even better than adaptation. All right. How so? Yeah, so this Serene Storm, this one is very simple. It's gonna give you statue chance 635%, damage reduction 40%, and my dear friend, it's gonna summon for you the exalted weapon, the weapon that you're gonna be. And not only that, that weapon that you're gonna be with it, it's gonna be doing a triangle of energy like this. You're gonna be hitting them like energy, like normal hits, because it have normal hits and it have heavy attack like any melee weapon. But this one, when you hit with it, it produce energy. That energy, if a bullet coming Okay, so I'm hitting like toward the camera. If the bullet is coming, alright, it blocks it. No damage coming to you. But remember, explosion and all that kind of stuff is gonna you're gonna be dead or damaged with that, alright? Easy as that. So let me show you really quick the stuff. So guys, today I'm gonna present to you, my dear friends, not one, not two, 6 builds. 6 builds. 5 with Helminth and 1 without Helminth, respecting, first of all, the frame, respecting his abilities. I mean, I don't respect all the frames, to be honest. Some frames I just go with Helminth directly, I don't even... But I lately thinking about the Thanos... not lately, I mean from the beginning, but lately I was saying always I will keep one build without Helminth for the players who just starting, or the players doesn't have the Helminth, or so on, wanna use Baruuk Pure, and so on. Let's get going because you're gonna be bored to death. There is a lot to explain. Alright, let me show you the abilities really quick. You see above the 2-time multiplier right there. Wait, let me move myself so I can show you where it is, my dear friends. This little thing, you see this? This is the one that I told you it gets, if you get so hot, you cannot use the fourth ability anymore. Like right now, like it starts always you're so hot. Okay, so if I hit the fourth ability, look at that. It doesn't work. It's not gonna work. You need to cool down so you are able to use it. That's the best way you can understand the thing. How you cool it? With the second ability and the third ability. Second ability, you're gonna put them to sleep. Third ability, gonna crush their weapons and gonna give you damage reduction. Let's go. Second ability, kaboom, they're gonna be like slow, and here you're gonna fall asleep. Oh, there you go. They fall asleep. Boom. Alright. The duration is low. I know. Like, wait, they didn't sleep for so long. I know. But the reason for that, if you lower the duration, you're gonna keep your guy more cold faster. Okay? You're gonna keep him cold all the time, so you can keep using the fourth ability. So, second ability, third ability, let's crush their weapons. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Here you go, this guy weapon is gone. He's using melee already. Kaboom. And now we're gonna use the fourth ability. It's gonna turn into red. Kaboom. And let's go. Pa, 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 pa. Now check this out, my dear friend. The beauty of Baruuk. Okay? That's the normal attacks. And this is the heavy attack. Boom. Boom. 234,000. And you know what I'm talking about right here. Okay? Simple as that. So now you know how to use the stuff. Now time to show you the builds, my dear friend. Okay? Simple as that. Baruuk is very simple and very straightforward. Okay. No Helminth. There you go. As you can see there. No Helminth, Power Monk, Distract Monk, Shield Monk, Scary Monk, Lava Monk. There you go. Alright. Let me know if you figured... okay. I'm gonna do challenge with you. Like really for fun, you know. Let me know. But be honest. Be honest. Okay? Be honest. Just go in the comments below. We'll stop the video right here and go to the comments below and try to figure each Helminth ability, which one it is. Let me know. Let me know. Maybe I pick someone and give him a prize for platinum if he figured it all. But I will know. I will not know you if you fake it or not. But there is no platinum. So just for fun. Because you can just watch it and then you say, oh, okay, give me the platinum. No platinum. That was stupid of me. Anyway, no hand. They're going to be corrosive projection, enemy armor reduction, minus 18% armor, primed, sure-footed, so you resist knockdown. And fleeting expertise, ability efficiency, and minus ability duration. Stretch for ability range, streamline for ability efficiency, rolling guard. This one is gonna make you invulnerable all the time when you roll. It's very awesome. If you are in critical situation when you cannot cast your fourth ability, or anything can happen to you, or you are near violence or something, bro, rolling guard is a must-have if you're going to push for endgame or steel path. Alright, blind race, ability strength minus ability efficiency, trans fortitude, ability strength minus ability duration, and augur reach for ability range, and arcane energize and arcane fury. Of course, arcane energize for your energy. Arcane fury, my dear friend, gonna give you melee damage. If you want, you can use the arcane strike for attack speed. Up to you. They work almost both the same, but this was more damage, that one more speed. Up to you, my dear friend. Alright, so as you can see, we're running 13 duration, efficiency 135, range 175, and strength 254%. Okay, before going forward in anything, I want to explain something. If you see any mod like rolling guard is not maxed or prime sure-footed is not maxed, let me tell you why. It's not because I don't have endo. As you see, I have 6,700 platinum. I want to just clear this because I'm getting comments, Hank, why your mods is not maxed? Because I'm putting them in different frames to to build, like I'm preparing future builds for certain frames, and the mods, similar mods are there. So if I max these, I need to remove them from that, and it gives me more harder work. So don't worry about my mods, just max yours and you're gonna be happy, alright? But moving next, alright. So this is the first build, new Thanos are happy, no Helminth and so on. Moving to Power Monk, my dear friend. Alright, so everything is the same here, almost. We are gonna be using Steel Charge to boost his fourth ability, alright? Which is his melee weapon. Primed Sure-Footed, Umbra Intensify, Ogre Secret, Stretch, Ogre Reach, and Reactive Storm, and Transfortitude, and Continuity, and Rolling Guard. Alright, and we're gonna be using Empower. Empower gonna give you 50% strength for your next ability you're gonna be using. So you're gonna be Empower, you're gonna be using Desolated Hands, Empower, second ability if you wish to, but you don't have to because it doesn't boost you anything with strength. So Empower, third ability, Empower, fourth ability. That's what you're going to be. That's what you're gonna be doing. All right, perfect, my dear friend, just perfect. This strike we're gonna be boosting the attack speed because we got more melee damage with Steel Charge. Melee weapons damage increased by 60%, strength 250%, efficiency 100, range 175, duration 128, my dear friend. We can lower the duration here, that's totally up to you. It's just I like the builds like this right now. Alright, perfect, let's move on. I'm gonna show you the Desert Wind Prime. The Desert Wind Prime gonna be the same for all the builds, okay? Serenity Storm, Organ Shatter, Fever Strike, Corrupted Charge for initial combo because you cannot build combo with it. Primed Fury, Volcanic Edge, North Wind, Primed Pressure Point, and Sacrificial Steel. Okay, if you wanna switch something with Pressure Point, you can go with Corrupted mods if you really wish to. If you wanna remove Corrupted Charge, you can switch it with Corrupted mods. And if you wanna throw it, I mean, there is no reason for the weapon. So let's go. So this is how it works, my dear friend. Very simple and straightforward. You're gonna cast the first ability, you're gonna cast your third ability, you're gonna cast your second ability, you're gonna cast the first ability, and you're gonna cast the ultimate, and you are a happy guy like nobody ever happier. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Chicky boom, boom, chicky boom, boom, and everybody is dead. Alright? Kaboom. Simple, simple. Happy? You're happy, I'm sure about it. Alright, let me resummon the thing, so I show you the next build, my dear friend. Okay, let's go. The next build is gonna be Distract Monk. This one is very simple and straightforward, my dear friend. It's gonna be Corrosive Projection, Primed Sure-Footed, Ogre Reach, Equilibrium, Intensify, Stretch, and Storm, and Primed Continuity, Transfortitude, and Rolling Guard. The Reactive Storm, in case you're wondering, because I showed it in the previous two builds, Reactive Storm, Serenity Storm, Augment. Desert Wind is granted 250% status chance and changes its damage type to match enemy weakness. We don't care so much about the status chance, but it's good to have extra, right? But it's like working as Weeping Wand, but it doesn't matter. What matters is you're gonna cast it's gonna proc the status that your weapon is built in, like viral or corrosive or whatever. But this one gonna give additional damage to the exact faction that you're attacking. It's gonna change. For example, if enemy is weak to radiation, it's gonna switch to radiation, and so on. We're gonna be using here a Resonator, my dear friend, Lul, and everything stays the same. 191% strength, duration and range is 175. Well, let me tell you something, guys, as my experience in Warframe, that 175% range is just perfect for everything. Like 175 is just sweet spot. The more you have, the better, but the less than 175, it starts to get not so good. The reason we use Equilibrium here, because we kinda gonna be using a Resonator, and we're gonna be spamming Lul, and we're gonna be spamming Desolated Hands, so we're gonna be a bit energy hungry. But the reason I actually put it as well, if you want to use Gloom instead of Resonator here, you can run the same build. Or, my dear friend, if you want to remove Equilibrium, feel free to change it with whatever you desire. You can put Adaptation, you can put, I don't know, you can put anything, my dear friend. You can put anything that, for example, lower the duration, play around with it. But the way it is right now, it's just perfect for me. For you, you can twist it around, it's not written in stone. Alright, so what you're gonna do is very simple. Let me release the enemies for the sake of the Resonator, so you get the idea of why we're using Resonator. There you go. Resonator gonna distract the enemies, so they're gonna be running around like stupid. There is go, Rolling Guard. They're gonna be running around like stupid, and you're gonna be cast the third ability, second ability, and kaboom, you're gonna be using your ultimate, and you're gonna be killing them all. Simple as this. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Easy breezy. Alright, you can switch the resonator with silence mode, silence Helminth ability if you really wish to. No problem. Gloom, silence, whatever you desire, my dear friend. It's up to you. Okay, I deliver the build. You can twist it and play around with it. Alright, that makes it your own, in your own style. Moving to next, to Shield the Monk, my dear friend. This one, my dear friend, is a bit different style. Grown Power, Premature Footed, Ogre Reach, Fleeting Expertise, Stretch, Streamline, Transfer to Blind Rage, Rolling Guard, and Reactive Storm, Fury, and Energize. Here, my dear friend, use Pillage from Hildren, my dear friend. This one, my brothers, is gonna be draining 63%, means it's gonna be, if you cast it 2 times, it's gonna let's say armor strip the enemy, first of all. Second of all, it's gonna give you maximum energy, maximum shield, and gonna give you full shield gate, and it's gonna cleanse, my dear friend, and remove statue effects from Hildren and her allies. Perfect as ever. Alright, so how it works? Very simple and straightforward, my dear friend. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna be casting the second ability and the third ability, kaboom, to lower our restraint. Remember, we're gonna cast Pillage, and there you go. Boom, boom, and their armor stripped. Red HP, mean their armor stripped, and the fourth ability active. And check this out, my dear friend. Kaboom, other Pillage. You're gonna be casting Pillage and running around. Casting Pillage and running around. Second ability, and you're happy as ever. Okay? Perfect. Alright, some resummoning enemies and moving forward. Okay, bear with me, guys, because this is not one build, this is 6 builds, my dear friends. Scary Monk. Okay, Growing Power, Premature Footed, Fresh, Creeping Terrify, Ogre Secrets, Ogre Reach, Rolling Guard, Continuity, Transfer to the Reactive Storm, Fury, and Energize. The reason I didn't put Gloom in this video, because I'm sure everybody gonna be start using Gloom. That's why I'm gonna go with Creeping Terrify. Maybe everybody now using Creeping Terrify these days. I don't know, but I don't care. Okay, it's there, it exists in the game, so if you don't use what's in the game, I don't know, I cannot invent abilities. I wish Warframe DE can make us invent abilities, but whatever. Terrify, my dear friend, gonna give armor reduction 100%, so it's gonna armor strip the enemy to the ground, and speed decrease to 80%. Works same as, almost, as Gloom, my dear friend, and I like this one better because it's one-time thing. It's not, you're gonna keep, like, draining your energy and so on like Gloom. I just love it. Creeping Terrify gives it the reduction of speed, and armor reduction is built in the ability. Everything else is almost the same here. So here how it works, my dear friend, simple as this. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna unpause the enemies. Kaboom, gonna run to them, casting the third ability because that's the tanky ability you're gonna be using. We're gonna use Creeping Terrify and check how slow they are with a very nice duration. And don't forget, my dear friend, they are slow and sleep. So the first ability gonna slow them, the second ability gonna put them to sleep. I mean, look at these stupid people, like, just sleeping. Kaboom, there you go. And you guess what happened next, right? Yeah, it's one of the greatest combo you can actually have right now. It's very, very, very deadly, my dear friend. So where you take them, where you do what you do with them, it's up to you. Moving next to Larva, which I use their Archon mod. Growing Power, Premature Footed, Ogre Reach, Stretch, Larva Burst, Streamline, Reactive Storm, Continuity, Fortitude, and Rolling Guard, Energize, and Fury. Here we use Larva from Nidus. I mean, I know, hi, we barely can get Nidus. I mean, by now you can get Nidus Prime, so you can get another Nidus. If you don't like it, you can use Pool from Mag. You can use the one from Zephyr. There is all. You can use the one from Gaia. I mean, there is a lot of options you can go around. You can actually switch the build to something else like Thermal Thunder. That's totally up to you. Play around with the builds, man. I'm just giving you power in your hands to just like explore the world, alright? Simple as that. So Larva, my dear friend, very simple. Larva, we're gonna using Larva, and we're gonna be using Larva Burst. Larva Burst, my dear friend, if you reactivate the Larva when the enemy is catched with Larva, it's gonna cast Toxin. So that makes the ability use Toxin. So if the ability use Toxin, Archon Continuity gonna be triggered, which means ability duration is that's whatever. Ability that inflict Toxin. Remember Larva and Larva Augment and Larva? Ability that inflict Toxins that you will also apply corrosive statue effect. Perfecto. Alright, let me show you how this works. Perfect. Let me summon it here. Oh my god. 2 enemies. Really? Like really? Alright. And this is, my dear friend, a heavy corrupted gunner is level 180. So you just have an idea what's going on. Okay, third ability active, second ability active. Larva, boom, collected, released, collected again. Fourth ability. And of course you're gonna kill them all, my dear friend. There you go. Easy breezy. Okay? Simple as that. Okay, so now, my dear friend, what's left for us to do is I show you the pet what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Panzer Vulpaphyla. Why Panzer Vulpaphyla? Panzer Vulpaphyla, my dear friend, is the best pet in the game when it comes to endurance and stuff like that. Not in loot. I mean, Smitakavat is the best pet in loot and critical chance, like to give you boost of critical chance from time to time. But Panzer Vulpaphyla have its own value, which it doesn't die, it keeps you alive, it dies for you, it uses fiber to collect for you HP orbs for equilibrium to work properly. It's just perfect pet, my dear friend. And now we're gonna choose build. I don't know which one I go with. I mean, all my builds here are just awesome and I love all of them. So you know what? I'm gonna go with no Helminth. I think this is the only way I would prove something cool. Like, I go no Helminth, and I'm just gonna go with no Helminth. Because if I go with any Helminth of this, it's just gonna help the frame a lot. And it's gonna make... We cannot keep going like 6 builds for 5 minutes each or something like that. So, yeah. I'm just gonna go with this one, no Helminth. So, if it works with no Helminth, then it does good. Because 5 minutes, if you are a player in Warframe, been playing the game for a very long time, you already know that 5 minutes in Steel Path can show the build is capable or not capable, okay? Steel Path, my dear friend, gonna increase enemy level 100, health and shield and armor 250%, in return of some 100% resource drop chance and mod drop chance. You unlock the Steel Path by finishing all the nodes in the Star Shard and finishing the Angels of the Zariman. When we're gonna go to Steel Path mod survival. Let's go, my dear friends. And here we are, my dear friends, waiting for the enemies to spawn. And here they are. Kaboom. And let's go. I mean, the only thing I would promise you is that Baruuk Prime will not disappoint you, my dear friend, and will not disappoint your investment. That doesn't mean you need to go right now buy him for 500 or 600 platinum, because this video is kinda early and I don't think everyone have the frame by now, but it is what it is, my dear friends. I got to deliver, so you are ready. The plan was I farmed the frame really quick, and which I did, and I got lucky because, you know, I had the goodwill, you know, like trying to deliver for you boys the stuff. So I got lucky with the stuff. I got my chassis system and everything very quick. It wasn't an issue. And then I made the builds. I tried to do my best, but the builds didn't happen now because I had the other Baruuk. So I actually know what I'm doing, and I prepared myself. So when he comes, I can just, you know, kaboom kaboom really fast. I even got like the affinity booster, so I can level him really quick. Trying to deliver for you the guys the build as fast as possible. While you're farming the frame, I can just, you know, prepare you the stuff. That's the whole idea. So when you finish farming the frame and building the frame, you're gonna have this build waiting for you. As I am a content creator, taking care of my community, that's what I do. Alright, I even didn't, it's stream day, I didn't stream today, so I'll be working on this. Alright, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Easy breezy. As you can see, he doesn't fail, and he doesn't fail actually in delivering the damage. And he's one of those frames that kills with abilities. If you are tired a bit from using weapons and you want a frame that does it all, and he's a happy guy, you know. But always take a good weapon with him. You never know what's gonna happen to you in that run, my dear friend. Okay, so yeah, perfect. I mean, if you're gonna take Baruuk to disruption stuff, you're gonna mod you're gonna mod him in a bit different way. For example, if you're gonna be using this ability on the Demolysts, you need to know what you're doing, because Demolysts have Demolist nullifiers. They're gonna take off your 4th ability, and for single targeting, your heavy attack is the best. Okay, this one is like more AoE style, so let me show you one heavy attack. Let me go in here, kaboom. As you can see, that's the heavy attack, 3 million damage, easy breezy. Look at that. I mean, it works so good. Keep casting your 3rd ability all the time. 2nd ability to put enemies to sleep so they don't come a lot on you, like you don't want that. As you can see that we got slash on us, we just roll guard to remove the slash. As you can see, the lower my meter is, the happier he's gonna be. Like, you keep him cool, he's happy. He's not energy hungry, okay? He's not energy hungry as if you, I mean, if you're gonna put gloom here, he's gonna be energy hungry. But as much as there is no gloom here, there is no ability that consumes a lot of energy, you're gonna be happy, my dear friend. Okay, so all the other, as you saw from the beginning of this video, I didn't use the first ability at all. So actually, all those Helminth abilities, they're gonna help this guy become even better and better frame and more powerful. Okay, here you go, my dear friend. I mean, I love the frame from a very long time. I mean, I just love to main Nidus more. That's the only reason I don't play Baruuk so often. But he's one of my favorite frames, and he is 100% S tier frame. See, this guy doesn't joke. He delivers a very powerful stuff. There you go. Imagine here if we had the pillage, or we have the larva for extra CC, or we had our resonator to distract the enemies, or we had Purify to armor strip them and actually to slow them down, or we have Empower to push our abilities and to more damage. I mean, we're gonna be so freaking good. Alright, there you go. Here is our boy. He's coming, our Torment. There you go. Boom, one-shotted with the heavy attack. I mean, it is what it is, because my dear friend, in case you don't know, that ability gonna boost and change the element of your damage to what is the weakness of that exact unit that you're farming. And we got one Aya, as you can see. Anyway, we got one Aya. What it is? We got one Aya. Alright, there you go. Now 5 minutes is enough. I mean, you can see actually, I mean, look, rolling guard, you start your stuff, enemies happy. I mean, this is without any Helminth abilities. I just choose to go, I mean, it's the weakest build, yes, but doesn't mean it's not so good, okay? I mean, Helminth is a very awesome thing to have, as Helminth, my dear friend, gonna boost or change the way the game and the style of the stuff. So if you're gonna take this weapon into disruption missions, let's say you're gonna take a disruption mission, I'm gonna show you like a couple things that you would like to do, my dear friend, first of all. Okay, so first thing you want to do if you're going disruption mission, my dear friend, is this. We're gonna be if you want to go to for example, going to fight the Demolysts and so on, and you go there and your abilities, you don't feel the abilities kill fast enough, and you want to switch something like to improve your stuff. So this is gonna be the 7th build, my dear friend, suggestion. So instead of corrosive projection, you're gonna put let's say, I'm gonna give you my style, okay? Then you can twist it around, up to you. We're gonna put shotgun amp right here, okay? Shotgun amp instead of corrosive projection, and we're gonna change the first ability to eclipse. Eclipse, you're gonna change the first ability to eclipse. Corrosive projection gonna be shotgun amp, and the first elude is gonna be eclipse. That's the first thing you wanted to do. The second thing you wanna do is you go a primary, and you're gonna be using Philarx. There you go, and this is the build you're gonna be using for Philarx. Take it, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're ready. And we're gonna be using this evolutions, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're happy ever. Like, you're gonna be happy. And for your this is here it gets so tricky, because if you're gonna go and you want to kill the Demolysts, you're gonna be Yonairo, so you're sacrificing a bit Narumon, but it doesn't matter, my dear friend, you're not building combo anyway, so Yonairo is the way to go. Perfect. Why Yonairo? Because the second ability, my dear friend, gonna be a second ability launches an energy bomb that explodes with 8-meter radius, stripping 100% enemy armor. Tap again to detonate in flight if you want to detonate it immediately. So you are happy, my dear friend. So yeah, I really hope I delivered everything that you expect and you wanted from this video. If you like the content, let me know by subscribing, commenting, liking, joining the channel by pressing that join and getting a lot of perks and emotes and stuff like that. We have Discord link on description. Feel free to join us on Discord. Let me know in the comments below, did you like and which build you gonna try. I want to know which build you are interested the most you're gonna try. The next video is gonna be about Baruuk fashion frame, because you know it is what it is. We grind hard, my dear friends. Okay, stay safe, see you in the next video, and peace and love.